everyone, and welcome back to my channel Anshika Girl Illustrator, and it's time to level up your illustrations. So today we are going to illustrate this beautiful heavily embroidered velvet gown, and for this I have already made the line art. The technique will be embossing, and for that we need a blank riffle pen. Right now what I'm using is blank riffle pen, and apply some pencil color on that, and you will get the texture of heavy embroidery. So for minute detailings we use this technique. Here I am making some design in this velvet gown. You can make your own design, whatever embroidery pattern you need, you can make that, and after the design is completed, apply pencil color on it. Remember, this is warning that this technique will only work in pencil color or dry color. This will not work on watercolors. So make sure about it that no droplet of water should be on your sheet. So here I'm making out my pattern, some floral pattern or anything, whatever design is in your head, you can make that. In any kind of dress, whether in lehenga, in a one piece or in a suit, whatever. So in the frill area I'm giving some more design here. You can do that randomly. After that, erase the lines that are so dark. So once it is done, apply the steadlers on that. Whatever color you want to use that and apply, and you can see some textures will arise. So as usual, do the base coat. You can see I'm doing very light shade right now, very light, and then we'll apply the technique for velvet. We'll start giving shade for the velvet. And for velvet, we know that one side appears very dark and the other appears very light. So we need to keep that in mind. We need to give that light and sudden darker effect. So here I'm using this dark pencil color shade. So I'm just thinking and assuming my shadows on the right and the lighter part where the light fall is very high on the left. So according to that, we need to show our right part darker and the left part lighter. So make it randomly. You can take the lighter part on the right or in the center front. That's totally up to you. Giving the fold line. So as it was the bust area, there will be less folds. So we need to keep that in mind. But when we will move towards our waist and below waist area, there will be much of folds. So we need to make sure about it, where to show our folds much. So first of all, let's do the base coat over there. It's very light color, light shade. I'm mixing bit of sky blue here because my velvet color looks something like that. And you can see when we apply the light shade, the texture will not come much nicer. But when we apply the darker shade, the texture appears very nice. You can see the difference in the above part and in the downward part. So I'm mixing a bit of sky blue here. Sky blue and cream, these are the two colors that I have used. And this is the darker shade of green. So keeping in mind my folds and my shadows, I'm applying color this way. Right part should be more darker and left part should be less dark, sorry. So now I'm applying it dark, so you can see the texture is coming very well here. The design is coming out very nice. You can make any design according to your preference, but remember to use any sharp object only, then only your impression can arise. Blank refill pen is a very good idea for this, or either you can use a compass or safety pin. So this is the way we will show our light and dark effect at the same time. I have chosen this right part to be dark because here my embroidery is very heavy. In the left part there is less of embroidery. My heavy patterns of embroidery is done on the right part. So to make it more look very nicer or more nice, I have done the dark part in the right side. You can adjust it according to your preference. And you can see I'm giving some folds in the sides, bit of folds, and side by side also finish it with an outline. And keep smudging. Yes, keep smudging. Don't left any outline. If you are making a fold, then keep smudge. Make it smudge. That's very essential to make it look realistic. And almost done here. Now coming on to frills, as the frill part is very heavier. So what we need to do is to show more and more of folds. So more and more of folds mean more and more of light and darkness. Where I'm leaving much of lighter part and much of darker part. Very important to even tone the base coat first and then apply the darker color. So I have done that only. My frills are getting ready and you can see the effects that are coming, the velvet effect as well as the heavy embroidered effect. This technique is very essential to know in a fashion illustration. So we need to know that, especially for any traditional illustration or illustration having many or heavy embroideries, there we use this. And especially the embroidery detailing is very minute, that it cannot be covered with pen or watercolor or even very narrow brush or sketch pen. So there we use this technique of embossing. So making some folds and lines and then filling out my colors. And we are almost done with this, and you can see a back view is visible here as I have made it very flat sketch. I haven't shown it on a figure, so the back view will obviously be visible. Here we will do it dark, and there will be no embroidery as it is a back view. So you need to know that, and here I'm smudging it with much of water and then applying the black color on the folds and wherever I need more shadows to be add. So I'm adding this black touch over there. I'm not making it much of blackish or anything, but I'm just adding some touch. So you can see the frill is coming very nicely now and the folds are coming very nice. Basically our shadow is visible, that in the right part there's a lot of darkness, the shadow is falling out there, and in the left part the light is falling. Wherever we have used the darker part of velvet, there we have to add the touches of black. And we are done with our velvet heavy embroidered illustration. I hope you guys have learned this technique very well. आप लोगों को समझ आया होगा and you guys have liked this. And if you have any suggestions for me, any tutorial that you want me to upload, then please comment. And if you like the video, do share and subscribe. Thank you.